Welcome to Your Friends' Husbands, where, despite the comments, we didn't change our podcast name or move the apostrophe in the title. This is the podcast where two guys who probably wouldn't have met are now stuck with each other, thanks to their wives. Every episode, they navigate the wild world of friendship, movie quotes, and long tangents, thanks to Jaxon's ADHD. So grab your headphones and prepare for unsolicited opinions, poorly thought out jokes, and the accidental discovery that maybe they're actually friends now.
Your hair's looking good. How's the? Should we start? Hey, welcome to Your Friends' Husbands.
Hey guys,
how's your hair growing out going?
Oh, it's going well, just for you.
I'm so excited. I feel so special.
This is for you. Do you understand? See these wings?
Oof.
Red Bull's helping a little bit too, because Red Bull gives you.
Oh, I did it. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I had to cut the top because this part was getting really long and looking really dumb when I went to do it. So I had to cut the top so that it could be just a messy do.
For sure.
Yeah, it was.
Go ahead and look at the camera for me, Scott. Tilt your head down slightly. Can we all take a moment and just love Scott's hat?
You love my hat?
It is a fantastic hat.
It's a mallard.
Yeah, where'd you get that hat, bud?
So I got it on a TikTok shop.
Oh, nice. That's a fantastic place to find
it. It was like inexpensive, very inexpensive. And quick shipping. It's a very comfortable hat.
I've never once ordered anything off TikTok shop.
Dude,
I'm always too nervous.
These chairs, remember?
These chairs are TikTok-y?
Remember? Yeah.
I thought they were your aunt's.
No, she has one.
And she
got it off of TikTok shop, so she told us. And so I was like, perfect.
Scott's aunt.
These are what we need. And it was perfect, yeah.
Cool.
$300 for both of these.
That's really good. And $300 for the hat. So
well,
this is a steal.
Definitely not, but
300 pennies.
Inexpensive. Yeah, maybe. I think it was like $5 though.
Okay.
$5 to $10.
That's so cheap.
Something like that.
That's
no, I think
cheap.
it was like $10 to $15.
Super cheap.
But it's still pretty nice.
What up, fam? This is an episode.
What's going on, family?
We are pretty okay.
We're pretty okay, guys. Our last episode was entitled "It's Okay to Be Sad."
Yeah,
with an exclamation mark.
This
and
is part 2.
This is like part 2 to that.
Yeah, part 2 to "It's Okay to Be Sad." I don't have all the same reasons to be sad as Scott does. I just have a overwhelming disappointment in all of angry people. I don't know how else to explain it.
Humanity.
Like, over the past, I can honestly say over the past 5 years, since 2020, I guess is a good spot to put that. Maybe in 2016.
Yeah.
And everyone just got angry. I don't know. When it became normal for people to openly hate other people on social media just because they don't agree with them, that's when I've slowly just like been unfollowing that and following way more cooking and dirt bike channels like on Facebook and Instagram. Not Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. I don't know, dude. I don't get unkindness. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I can't vibe with it.
Yeah, I know.
To me, it's like, and this sounds so just so annoying, but for me, it's like, is it not just easier to be cool and be kind? Like, if someone disagrees with you, well, that's kind of the whole point, right? I don't know. So after the past 5 years of just letting my spare time get sucked into my algorithms, I am taking a break from social media.
I think that's a great idea.
A compounding factor with, I was okay yesterday. I was okay until, I'm okay as a stretch. Like, I was unwell. Just, there's too much violence. And then there was more on the same day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't anymore. And I get you're supposed to keep up with like current events and stuff, but I can't.
But not if it's just there to drag you down.
Yeah. I'm starting to believe that it is written in the code of every social media platform to just feed diversification. Division. Thank you. And it drives me crazy.
I know.
I can't do it anymore. And I mean, rest in peace, all of the people that have been through so much crap. And then today's 9/11, so I'm trying to do the positive thing of like remembering all the all the amazing things that people did and all the sacrifices and all that stuff. It just sucks that all the bad happened the day before.
Yeah.
It's just not great.
Yep.
But hey,
really,
I'll get off
really
my soapbox.
terrible segue into a day that we should be remembering people that were heroes and that risked their lives and made sacrifices, and just a really bad way to start it off.
Pretty much all so that people can rip their other people's families apart or kill people because they disagree with them. It is the weirdest thing to me. And I'm not everyone. You're not everyone. Everyone's brains are different. I get it. Eric and I, my boss, shout out to Eric. We decided once a week on our business profile, we're going to do a positive post. I think we're going to call it Mo Better Mondays.
Nice.
Where
Mo Better Mondays.
Yeah, Mo Better. I don't know what it's going to be. I have this firm belief that if every human being decided that if they were going to post something and it was one day a month, if every person that decided they were going to post that day, they made sure that thing that they were posting was uplifting and selfless and caring, I actually think that it would throw the algorithms off so bad that everyone would just start getting positive stuff.
Yeah.
And I would love that.
It's just not what sells.
No.
Which is so sad.
It's just the worst.
Contention and like the videos of just like people getting angry at each other or fighting. That's all the thing. That's what sells. It's like the drama sells, not the happy, uplifting, positive things.
It's
so
I wrote this whole thing out to read on our podcast today.
Oh, okay.
I can't decide if I want to or not because it's not short. It's just so annoying. I'm gonna read it.
Okay.
I've decided, and I want to talk about it with you because I don't know. What's the best way I can say this? We agree on a lot of things.
It's true.
In a lot of humanity things. Like, we're all humans. All right, I'm going to go ahead. We don't talk about politics.
No, we don't.
We don't slander people for beliefs other than Scott not watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is fine. But I think it might be time to change the paradigm a little bit, which that's a shout out to Andrew for listening to the Red Rising series. You got to change the paradigm. When things aren't working, you change it to make it work the way you need it to work. Okay. Scott and I, we talk a lot about doing something for other people, for other human beings, like being kind, saying hi to a stranger, jump starting someone's car.
Yeah, jump someone's car.
And for me personally, I can honestly say that has made every week since we've started better for me. It's a reminder every week of, hey, you have the ability to be better. And it's helped me a ton.
Yeah.
And so all that stuff, this is now my official petition. Anyone can sign below. For once a month, the world agrees that on one day, if they choose to post, that post has to be uplifting, selfless, and not pandering to any agenda at all. Just positive, hateless content that brings people together. Because
beautiful.
I already kind of mentioned that would just be, I would love that world. I'm not saying it was 30 out of 31 days a month, 29 out of 30 days a month. Just one thing. Like, you can go back the next day, you can go back and talk about how much you hate people, how much you hate certain types of people, how much you hate this, that, or the other. I hate that. I'm sorry that you feel like that's what you have to do your life with. But if every day every month you had to do one thing that was a post towards something beneficial to humans, I think it would make the world better. Then I said we can't leave it up to the political bureaucratic machine to give us things that bring us together. That's a losing battle, which we've learned. No matter who anyone votes for, everyone's always pissed about something. Yeah, it's been like that for as long as I have been alive. That's stupid. Why is it dumb? Why is it dumb, Scott?
Why is it dumb?
Yeah,
because the world is is full of different perspectives and different ideas, and I think that's what makes society beautiful, is having differences. And because we are hating each other and killing each other over those things is what's destroying the beauty of that and just creating contention. The more contention, I mean, it's just the more hate, and at that point it's like, how do you get that out? And a lot of people, that's violence. A lot of times that's being behind a screen and bullying online, or it's hating in person, or tearing down someone else's beliefs and opinions just because you don't agree with it. And it's sad that it has to be that way all the time. Yeah. And it's really sad when it divides families or like close friendships. Just because you don't agree.
I really liked that you said that it's like the beauty of our society is that we all get to think differently and have different ideas. And it sucks that this conglomerate of old people are telling us that the ideas are only there because they made it possible. Like they're like, oh yeah, you only feel that way because I told you to feel that way. I'm like, no, I feel this way because I want to feel this way. I think that what you're doing kind of sucks, and I think what they're doing kind of sucks, but I think there's a really solid middle ground where we could find something that would work. Do you know that Ronald Reagan, the first time he ran for office, him and the person he was running against, every single week would go to lunch once and talk about the things that they're running for, and they would try to find a middle ground so that when one of them won, they could at least meet in the middle for the other group that didn't vote for that person. Where did that go? That is truly amazing.
Got lost somewhere.
That's like one of the most selfless like things I've ever read. Anyway, I then wrote, our country is broken, and we can only fix it through lifting each other up, through conversations for understanding and not responding.
Yeah.
Through heartfelt, open vulnerability, being willing to change and grow, even if it's against what we initially believed to be correct. I actually think that if everyone stopped posting when they are emotional and scared, and we take a step back, we can and see the irreversible damage that has been done and say, never again. I understand when people are posting things emotionally because they're heartbroken or something's happened. That's not what I mean. When I say emotional, I mean you are visibly angry. That's the kind of emotion. Or even scared. Like the amount of people that post things because they're so scared of a rumor they heard or a one single video that they saw that has nothing to do with actual anything. I think if they took a step back and went, this is what's wrong, we can change that. That's how I feel.
Yeah. I think, I have a couple thoughts just based off of like things you were saying, but I think that one thing I was thinking about is how, like, I think so much of the division in the world, I think it's only amplified by technology that we have, because we can spread ideas so fast, and it can become, this viral thing so quickly, and it can often send a message to people and it can send a message in many different ways. Like your message that you meant to send may come across differently to a lot of different people. So there's that. So there's like a misconception thing that happens just based off of like the internet and how the internet works. And so I think that doesn't help. But also with all the social media that we have, there's kind of like this thing that happens where you are either following somebody or becoming a friend with somebody on social media, and they may post things that you agree with and that you like. And then there's this thing that may happen where somebody's perspective may change and they may be posting things that you don't necessarily agree with. Mm-hmm. And you can either choose to just keep following them because they're your friend in person in real life. Or you say, well, I don't agree with their opinion, and so I'm going to just
specific thing
on this one thing. So I'm either going to message them, debate them about it fiercely and very aggressively, or I'm just going to unfollow them and they're not going to be my friend ever again. And so then it creates like this grouping, a very divisive segregation almost that you've created with your algorithm, and then it makes groups go against groups. And so you're doing that. You're helping that happen. And not to say that like you can't unfollow people that you disagree with, because I've definitely done that. But at the same time, it's like you can do it, and you can have relationships over social media that are done in a respectful manner, and they don't have to amplify negativity. Yeah. So you can be in agreement, you can be in a disagreement, but you don't have to amplify contention.
I agree.
So
completely. I
it's
think
just something I've noticed.
Well, I mean, me posting. So I put on my story today that I was done with Instagram. I was done with socials for a little bit. I put my phone number there. I can't tell you how many people that have reached out. Like, hey, dude, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm actually better now. I'm not seeing all of it all the time. It's
got a weight lifted off my shoulder.
And it's funny because like, I love her. She's my sister-in-law. She's fantastic. She Marco Polo'd me, and she's like, hey, anytime any of my friends or family say they're taking a step from social media, I make it my goal to reach out to make sure that they don't need anything, that they're okay. And I told her, I'm like, I'm going to be honest, I'm fine. And it made me think, I'm like, oh, I wonder how many people think that I am so devastated by what happened to Charlie Kirk yesterday because I love him so much. He's my favorite person in the world. How many people read it that way? It's not that way.
I'm sure there are a lot of people that will.
And that's fine. If that's how they want to see me, if that's how they want to listen to it, awesome. You can ask. I don't follow him. The one thing that I will tip my hat to Charlie Kirk for when he started was all he was trying to do was help college kids think critically. That's how he started. And I showed Michaela this picture yesterday, and it's him right at the beginning. He's sitting in front of a folding chair or a folding table on a chair, holding a mug, and it just says, change my mind. And people can go talk to him and do it. That is as far as I went with him, because at the beginning, he actually wanted to have conversations. As things went on, he got a little bit more arrogant, a little bit different. And that's fine. I wasn't following him. I just started noticing a lot of the things that were happening. But I showed Michaela, I was like, hey, listen, any person that can go from this to filling an arena with people that are there to listen to what's going on is having some kind of effect. And if his true and only goal, which I'm not sure that it is, I don't know him at all. I know nearly nothing about him. But if his goal was to help people think critically, good on him. Yeah. And to be clear to anyone that wants to know if I stopped social media because of Charlie Kirk, that was the second to last thing on my shelf that was about to collapse. It was the shooting in Colorado. That it's just, why? Why are we shooting kids? Like, why? And so that's the thing that broke it. And I'm like, I'm just done. Yeah. I can't do it anymore. And so I'm going to take a week, 2 weeks. Maybe I'll take 3 days. I don't know. We'll see where my brain's at. But I've done this before, and I didn't announce it. I didn't tell anyone. And I had all my friends who still use Instagram sending me videos and stuff. So I was like supposed to be off of it, but I'm like watching all the silly videos and stuff. So I'm just like sucked back in. And so this time I'm like, hey, I need to just say it. Cause the memes
and the reels will get you.
Yeah, and that's my favorite part about social media. Is the ability to make
entertainment
your friend laugh from a distance.
Yeah,
you see something like, man, this would really get so and so. Like they would think this is funny, and I love sending that stuff. That to me is the one benefit part of it.
That's my favorite part of Instagram. Is just the silly. What's the word? I mean, just the silly things. That make you chuckle, that take your mind off of like the reality of your maybe monotonous day. I sometimes feel like I have monotonous days and my brain needs to be somewhere else, and that's an escape. But then when it becomes
muddied,
when it becomes like I'm just escaping to another part of the world that I don't like, then I'm just like, come on. Can't get away. And I think maybe that's why I love movies and TV shows so much, is because it is just a complete escape from what I have going on usually.
You're completely correct.
It's just, I think that's why I enjoy it so much. And I like to, I rate the movies, and I like to see, just how many I can get in there, just how many I can watch. And
I think I'm the same way. I think that's
it's just
also
fun.
why I love TV and movies is, I'm not saying my days are monotonous. I do everything I can to make a day fun, even when I know it's not going to be. But something about just sitting on the couch and putting all of my immediate attention to something that has nothing to do with me, that is entertaining, that it might be thrilling, that might get my heartbeat running. Who knows? It sets a mood for me at night that just puts me to bed, calmer brain. I don't know.
Yeah.
So this day that we're talking about, the 1 month, and I said this day every month should be about love, respect, and kindness. With this day, we could screw up the algorithm that constantly feeds garbage, anger, and contention to our hearts and minds, but instead it could shower us with something wholesome and heartfelt to make us feel at home and safe in an extremely turbulent time. I think I'm going to try. I don't post negative things nearly ever. Most of the things I post are my daughters and Michaela.
Yeah.
But or the trip we just went on. But I need to do better. I can't expect the whole world to do this if I'm not doing it. So I'm going to do better. I'm going to try to just post positive things that bring people together. Because I follow a lot of those things on Instagram and TikTok, and they make my day better. So why don't I try to, Now, quick.
I should try that with you as well.
We should just do it.
A commitment to be just
do better.
Just have a funnier, more positive, bringing together type story or post.
It should be so easy.
Yeah.
It is so easy.
It's not hard. It takes just a few minutes.
Yeah. If you're a super, super, detailed anal person, you might be working on that post for 30 minutes. That's only 30 minutes. It's not even that much of the day. That's only 1/48 of the day. Math. This next part, I haven't talked to Scott about this, but I'm assuming he stands in agreement.
I'm sitting in agreement.
You'll stand. This next part, you're going to be so excited. Okay. Just kidding. I know that our listening base is just so big that there's no way we could be able to handle all this, but I need to say that every one of our listeners, I need you all to know that I, Jackson, and possibly Scott, we'll see, will, and this is in caps, always be willing to sit down and listen to your frustration, sadness, and heartbreak so you can know you aren't going through this alone. I am a safe space for your vulnerability, for your anger, and for the moments you feel like harming yourself or someone else. I wish that statement I said was something that that people just knew about other people. Because I'm willing to bet that 99.9% of the human race is willing to talk to anyone if it means that person will not harm themselves or someone else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, out of our 7 million followers and listeners, I'm here for you. 7 million, that was a lot. Your 7 is probably more accurate. Anyway, that's my soapbox that I am on currently.
Thanks for your soapbox. Thanks for your discussion.
It's not hard to be kind. It can be hard to want to be kind. But it's not hard, ultimately, to just be kind. Because sometimes being kind is just not saying anything. It's not being angry and saying the mean thing. Because that's just as kind as saying a nice thing.
That's true. Yeah. Sometimes it can be very hard to hold back things. Mm-hmm. But if you do, then that is a form of kindness, is restraining your meanness. Your hate is probably meanness. The better word.
Meanness. I put hateness in here. It's not a word. It's underlined in red.
Well,
hatred is the word.
Hatred, yeah.
How come hate gets the cool
hatred?
Hatred. So,
loved.
Segueing slightly into positive, happy things.
Yeah.
Scott and I both recently went on a trip. Not together yet. We will be doing Japan when we're both making more money than we currently are.
Someday.
By the way, if there's any sugar mamas out there.
Yeah, if you want to contribute to our Japan trip, please let us know with a sexy text to
Oh no, I'm nervous. We're gonna get like
do
lewd pictures now.
480. Just kidding.
Oh, you don't. Were you gonna do your number, or are you gonna do mine?
I could do Brit's number.
Yeah. Do you
And
want
then she could filter things.
That's true.
2 7s. No.
Crap, they already have like 5 of the numbers. So, Scott, tell us where you went, what you did, what your favorite thing you did was, and what Britt's favorite thing was.
Okay, I'll try to remember all those things. We went to California.
California.
California girls.
There's a lot of California songs.
Hotel California. How
we still going?
many California songs
I
can
wish
we...
they all
Could be California girls.
dream of Californication. I think I'm done. I don't know if I have any more.
Yeah, that's probably about it for me right now. Yeah.
All right, go on.
Anyway, we went there, and then we also went to Oregon.
Oh, what part of California?
We went to San Jose.
San Jose?
San Jose.
All one word. San Jose.
Cupertino.
Cupertino.
California. We went around to some different Apple buildings because I'm a big Apple fan.
All right.
Yeah. That's
as far as it goes, guys. Chat, do not ask questions.
This is as far as we can take that one. So beautiful weather.
Naturally. Did you have to wear like a sweatshirt at night? Because that's my favorite.
I didn't have to wear a sweatshirt. I guess I probably could have gotten away with it. In Oregon, I definitely wear a hoodie. I wore a hoodie, and it was just beautiful. But we spent a couple days there, and then we were visiting Britt's brother over there, who's there for work currently for an extended period of time. And then we flew from there to Portlandia, and we drove about 2 hours to the west, to the coast. And we stayed at this place called Rockaway Beach, which is about half an hour south of Cannon Beach, which is really cool because they did a lot of Goonies stuff up in that area. But anyway, we stayed in an A-frame Airbnb up in Oregon.
Just you and Britt?
And yep.
That's
and
awesome.
It was cozy, and the weather was gray and depressing, and it was just beautiful. And I just didn't see the sun for like a couple days. It was awesome. And then it was like 60s, and we could walk to the beach. And oh my gosh. Okay, here's my favorite part.
Here's his favorite part. Everyone shut up.
We went to this place just minutes from our Airbnb that we walked to, called the Old Oregon Smokehouse. And they had delicious clam chowder. Ooh. And they had delicious popcorn, shrimp, and chips.
Ooh, I think I saw a picture that
we
you
went there. So we arrived in Oregon on, just to give you perspective, on Wednesday. Full day Thursday.
Middle of the day. Week, I mean. And
then Friday, we left our Airbnb around noon. All 3 days, we went to this place.
No way. That's
amazing. Got clam chowder the first night because they just, had to.
Popcorn shrimp.
Second day, I was like, I'm going to try the popcorn shrimp and chips. And then I was like, I decided on that day, we need to come back tomorrow before we leave. Third day,
clam chowder
grabbed just the popcorn shrimp and chips.
Okay.
Well, actually, Britt got clam chowder that day. Had it in the car on the way back to the airport. Incredible. Delicious.
Incredible.
Oh, but also, this was another fun part. We went to the Tillamook Cheese Factory. Okay. The day that we arrived, we went on a little tour. And they gave us a little tour of... so it was an ice cream taste, tour.
That's way cooler than cheese.
Yeah, we got a sample of cheese, but the ice cream taste testing was incredible. Yeah, I did.
Did you aerate it? All over. All over.
Got to get it all over 9,000 taste buds.
All over 9,000.
Aerate it.
Get the nuttiness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Smooth. Coat it.
I definitely did that. But we kind of learned how they test. So we all got to test for being a super taster or not. So they give you like a few different strips of like paper that you put on your tongue, and if you taste nothing, or if you taste bitterness or sweetness, you like put it down on your little piece of paper. Based off of those results, you may be a super taster or not.
Were you a super taster?
Yeah.
What did you taste? Are you
Well,
allowed to tell me, or
I mean,
are you
like,
sworn to secrecy?
Well, like the paper, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, the first one was nothing because it was like the control group.
Okay.
Second one was bitter. Third
Okay.
one was sweet. And then the fourth one... What was the fourth one?
Edamame.
Was there a fourth? Yeah, there was a fourth. I think it was like another bitter or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but I remember all my results were super taster.
Proud of you.
Britt was almost a super taster.
She's a pretty okay taster.
She missed one of them.
Oh, that's a 75%.
She's very close. But it is really cool. And then they showed us like, I think it's 5 different flavors of ice cream, and they like took out this knife and cut the carton just in different pieces, and like took those and put it in a little thing for us. So we had a tray for like 5 different ice cream flavors that we just
go to Oregon so
munched
bad.
on. It was great, really yummy.
Can I ask what made you guys choose Oregon?
Britt hasn't been to Oregon.
Okay.
And it just felt like the right thing to do.
Michaela hasn't been to Oregon. She's going in October.
That's so exciting.
Yeah. So, your favorite was the shrimp or the restaurant?
Well, here's the thing. Now that I've thought about the Tillamook Cheese Factory,
Guys,
those are close.
Scott
but I think
has decision
I
paralysis.
think the old Oregon Smokehouse might have been.
Did they have any merch? Did you buy any merch?
We did buy some merch, yeah. But also they gave us these little souvenirs. They're like cups. They're like glass, like porcelain cups.
Mm-hmm. It's not because of you. I'm just tired. Go on.
Yeah, it's my story. So boring.
It's so boring. I hate it so much.
And
just shut up.
The cup
please.
is in a shape of a waffle cone. Well, not a waffle cone, but like
waffle cup.
Like a waffle cup. Yeah,
that's cool.
And it's like painted cups, like a waffle. I'll show you.
Cups are ideal.
They're cool.
They're superior to waffle cones.
Yeah. They're like the ones you'd get from like McDonald's. They look like that.
Okay.
But it's like painted. It says Tillamook on it. It's great. Cool.
So what about the old Oregon Smokehouse? Did I say that right?
I think that's probably my top actually.
Did you did they have any merch?
Oh no, they did not. They were like a small place that like you can easily walk past and you don't realize there's a restaurant, kind of like that. Like you go in like this little gate and like you walk up and there are like some picnic tables that like people would sit at, and then like you go in this like little shack almost kind of thing, and it says there's like a sign, this is Old Oregon Smokehouse, but you go in and order there and they like come out with your
Old Oregon Smokehouse.
It's just like
delicious. One
of those like it is kind of like a ma and pa kind of thing.
Yeah,
hole in the wall kind of thing.
I love that.
Dude, let that yawn out, dude.
That one wasn't yawn. I didn't want to sneeze.
No,
I didn't
let the sneeze out, dude.
No, I'll break the microphones. I have a very, very scary
sneeze. It's just like the itch on the nose.
It wasn't an itch. It was more of like a, hey, you're going to sneeze. Oh, no, you're not.
Well, it's like the itch last week, you had to kind of like hide it.
Oh my gosh, that was the worst. This one, I was just like constantly up in my nose. Yeah,
it happens,
So I also went to California. I went to a different part.
Yeah.
We went to Big Bear Lake.
Big Bear.
Have you ever been there?
I don't think I have.
You should go.
I've heard of it.
From where we stayed, it's only an hour and a half to a California beach. And it's up in a mountain at a ski resort, which in my brain doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's that close.
Yeah.
While we were there, so we went for a mountain biking trip every year. A bunch of guys get together and we go risk our lives going downhill on a mountain bike. It's super fun. Absolute blast. This last time, because my wonderful boss got me into dirt biking, and I've been dirt biking very loosely for the last like 2 years. I got on this bike to go down the mountain, and I felt way more confident, way more comfortable. Just the practice on 2 wheels is helpful. I was actually jumping, which I've never done before. It was absolutely terrifying. But after you do it a couple times, you kind of just find the rhythm. And so super fun. The weather, the high was 72 every day we were there. We stayed in an Airbnb that we could literally ride our bikes to the mountain. It was a 1.5 minute bike ride to the mountain to go. But one of the coolest parts about all of this is, we all get together and we're all at different like levels of riding. And my boss brought his 2 sons. One has been riding his whole life and is fantastic. The other one's newer to it. And there was a few other kids there that were newer to it too. So they stayed together and went on the easier trails. The really, really good riders go on the big trails the whole time. I am a solid medium rider. I am confident in the things I am confident in. And then there are jumps I look at and say, no, absolutely not. And the coolest part is after the park closes, we're all just hanging out in a cabin.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We go eat dinner. We went to this place called Fire Rock. It was a burger place. Okay. Fantastic burgers. I'm not even that big of a burger guy. And the burgers were so good. Sweating Bullets, that's the burger you want. It has sriracha mayo with some crispy jalapenos on it, some pepper jack cheese. And the crispy jalapenos weren't like the ones that they like pull out of a bag. They were freshly fried, thin crispy jalapenos. So when you take a bite, it's like
that's awesome.
So good.
That's awesome.
So we ride for 2 days. We rode Friday and Saturday. Fridays when we went to the Fire Rock, and the second day we went to this barbecue place. The barbecue place was good too. Fire Rock was better, but the barbecue place is still good. But on our last day, I went down the mountain one time at I think it was 2:30. The park closes at 4. I went down the mountain at 2:30, got to the bottom, and I looked at the lift and thought to myself, no. You go again, you're going to get hurt. I was tired. My fingers were tired from gripping. Because you ride like this so you can do your brakes. So you ride like this so you can do your brakes. So, you're tired by the time you get down the mountain. And I decided, I'm like, you know what? They can call me a baby or a wimp or whatever they want to call me. I'm going back to the house. Because, if I go again, I know I'll get hurt. So I went back to the house. And not 10 minutes later, the group of kids that were doing the easier trail show up to the house, and then a half hour later everyone else comes, and I'm like, oh man, maybe I'm not that bad. Turns out they all came back because my boss was on a berm, a tight turn. At this place they do these on certain ones. They put these cement, they're like blocks, but they're not a block, they're like the X's, or it's like diamonds next to each other.
Okay. They
put them on these sharp turns so you can keep your speed up without losing traction on like you would on dirt. And he was going on it and just went too fast in the G-forces, and he pulled his calf muscle.
Ooh.
And he's like, it felt like a guitar string broke in my leg. Yeah. And I was like, did it hurt? And he goes, no. It was just, I knew it was wrong. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And so I asked him, how'd you get down? And for those watching, you're going to get a little treat here.
Ooh.
Because I asked him how he went down the mountain. And he's like, well, I had my hands on the handlebars. I had one foot on the pedal. And then I rode down the mountain like this. Because he's like, I couldn't bend my leg, and so I had to dodge trees with my leg. But it was a really cool trip, and I hadn't gone for the past 2 years because I felt selfish. Because Ellie, being as young as she is, she's 4 now. I just felt selfish leaving for that many days to make Michaela stay and just be a mom with no help while I was having an absolute blast going down that.
That's so nice of you.
And so this is the first time I've gone in 2 years, and it was really cool. I got to get a lot closer with some of the other guys that I didn't know super well, and it was a really cool trip. And with how I don't want to be a bummer again, with how hard the economy has been with my job, especially. I do mortgages. You want to buy a house? Tell me. I'll help you. With how hard it's been with interest rates being so high, it was really cool to be able to go on a trip where we stayed in a place and there was enough of us for the entire 3 nights. It was $77.
That is awesome.
Yeah. I shared a bed with a guy, and there was people on air mattresses, but I didn't care. We had so much fun. We'd stay up late watching movies. We watched Shallow Hal. I don't know if you've seen that movie. It's with Jack Black. It's where Tony Robbins basically brainwashes him to see people for their inner beauty and not their outer beauty. And he falls in love with this woman that's very obese, but she is kind, she is sweet, she is funny, she is fun to be around. He loves it. And when the curse is removed, he's like broken because he's like, I didn't care what she looked like. I fell in love with who she was. And the dude that broke the curse or took him out of the brainwashed state was like, oh man, I messed up. I made his life hard.
Dang.
He ends up with her and they end up together. It's very funny. For me, it throws a light onto the side of society that we don't think about enough, whereas we're thinking more like back to social media. Like if you don't look perfect in all your posts, you're not getting as many likes. People aren't going to like you. They're not going to hang out with you. This, that, and the other thing.
It doesn't matter. It
doesn't matter. And that's what this whole movie is about, is it doesn't matter. It's the person that you get to know, not the person what they look like. And it was just funny because I made Michaela watch it when I got home. We watched it and she's like, this is kind of mean. I'm like, no, you're understanding it incorrectly. Like, listen and watch the movie. And when it was done, she's like, oh, no, that makes total sense. She's like, it's all about the person. And so that was cool. But
nice.
We also watched Happy Gilmore 2 again while we were there. Nice. This movie is so funny.
Yeah.
That movie is so funny. I was dying laughing so many times.
It is so good.
Have you watched anything recently?
Adam Sandler can't do anything wrong. Just kidding. I showed Brit Limitless.
The original one with Bradley Cooper?
Yeah.
That's a fantastic
movie. It's pretty good. I hadn't seen it in a long time, but Brit hadn't ever seen it.
I also just recently rewatched it, like within the last month.
Really?
I just watched it, yeah.
Wow, crazy.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, it was on my watch list to like go back and watch again because I wanted to watch it again. It had been a long time. So, yeah, we watched that together. It was good. And then last night we watched Knives Out. The first time around, I didn't really like it. And then now that I'm seeing that there's a third one out, I'm like, maybe I should try it again.
Have you seen Glass Onion?
No.
Brother?
Because I didn't like the first one that much, I was like, I don't really want to watch the Glass Onion. And so I'm like, maybe I should try it again because there's going to be a
Glass
third.
Onion's better than
so
the
I'm going to
first
watch, now we're going to watch that, and then we can be prepared for the third
Dead
one.
Man. What is it?
Now that I kind of like it a little bit more.
Wake Up Dead Man is what it's called, I think.
Something like that. Yeah,
okay.
But I went from a 1-star rating for that movie to like a 3.5. Because I was like, dang, this is actually a really good story.
I like the second one more. The second one is weirder. Michaela and I love those kinds of movies. So have you watched Murder on the Orient Express?
Yeah.
Have you watched Death on the Nile? It's like the unofficial sequel to Murder on the Orient Express. We love those movies.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that one.
We love those movies.
Yeah.
The like murder mystery ones.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm so into them. But Glass Onion is the one that got us into it. And so like when we watch it, we're like, holy crap, this is great. And then another one that is close-ish is Bad Times at the El Royale. It's not the same.
I haven't heard that one.
But it's good. It's good.
Me and my dad, when I was growing up, we used to watch these PBS shows. And they'd be like that kind of like, it'd be like a murder mystery type thing. But we'd watch these, they were like episodes called Miss Marple.
Miss
and
Marple?
It was just
Marple?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she was like this old lady that would solve the mysteries. And it was funny because like she's just this old lady, but she's like investigating and like questioning people and like just kind of, she's a sweet old lady.
That's
but
amazing.
She solves the mysteries at the end. And so we'd watch those together and really enjoyed that like Sunday nights.
No, that's a blast.
After family dinner and everything.
It's my dad and I would always watch movies Sunday nights.
So you should see if you can find those somewhere. But
did you ever watch the BBC Sherlock Holmes with Benedict Cumberbatch?
No, but I think my dad likes those too.
I think you would really like them. They are a more realistic version of Sherlock Holmes. Like the Robert Downey Jr. ones, I love them. They're a little too much. Like they're not quite realistic. This one, he's just a really smart dude that picks up on patterns, and like that's what he does. And it's Benedict Cumberbatch, and then it's the dude that plays the Hobbit as Watson.
Okay.
And I like them a lot. Each episode's over an hour long. Each episode's like a mini movie. Okay. And there's not a ton of episodes, but I think there's at least 8. And so they're quite
I like
good.
Benedict Cumberbatch as an actor. So.
I really like that. I had one other movie that I wanted to see if you've seen. Oh, nope. It's just one that's coming out. Have you seen the preview for Thursday Murder Club?
No.
It's about a bunch of old people in like a retirement home that start investigating cold cases.
Okay.
So they can try to figure out like what happened, and they get caught up in like an actual murder case, and it looks really good. Has Helen Mirren in it, has Pierce Brosnan. Like, it looks pretty good.
I should look into that. Is it like coming out like in theaters or just on?
It should come out soon. At least the next month or so, maybe months. But I'm unsure.
Have you ever watched Only Murders in the Building?
No.
You should. That's good.
I want to.
It's good.
Michaela watches it. Michaela really likes it.
Yeah.
She started watching it, and I was like, "Rude,
it's a new season.
I want to watch this." And she's like, "Well, I'm already 5 episodes in, and I'm not restarting." And I'm like, "Rude."
Wow.
There's
a new season that's out. So
I watched recently. I don't know how much you care about the Alien and Predator universes. It's okay if you don't.
I think I've seen one of them.
I recently rewatched the movie Prey, which is about a predator who comes to Earth on the time way back in the day, Native Americans using bows and arrows and stuff, and they start to hunt them.
Uh-oh.
And the Native Americans turn it around and try to kill the predator. And while I was watching it, one of my friends was like, "Oh yeah, that predator is actually from a different tribe." And I'm like, "What?" Like, yeah, that tribe of predators are all outcasts. They're all ones that they just want to kill. Like, they have no code, they have no other thing. They just want to be the ultimate predator, the apex predator. And I'm like, So I found out that Hulu just recently did I guess it's a movie with 3 separate stories that all come together at the end, called Killer of Killers. It was so cool. It's animated-ish. Huh. It's fully animated, but it's not like cartoons or like 3D. What's a good one? Have you seen Across the Spider-Verse?
Oh, it's like that. Yeah.
It's like that toned down. It's not so flashy and crazy colors. And basically, a predator comes to a certain time. It's when the Vikings are strong, and a Viking ends up killing one of the predators.
Okay.
And then it comes to a time during the samurais, and a samurai warrior ends up killing one of the predators. And then it happens in World War II, when a pilot in the Air Force ends up taking down one of their ships. And all 3 of them get abducted and put in, like, frozen in, like, cryogenic stuff.
Yeah.
And then they wake them all up at the same time to battle out in the middle of this arena. And like, if you survive this, you have to fight me. And it's just like this big, gigantic predator.
So are they just like...
They don't know each other.
Are these movies just about like just different time periods with aliens?
Oh, yeah. The original Predator movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, "Get to the chopper." That's from that movie. Okay. That movie originally had the record for the longest time in a movie without dialogue. Because pretty quickly in the movie, it's just Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he doesn't say anything because he doesn't want to get caught by the predator. And pretty much the rest of the movie is him and the predator hunting each other down in the jungle. That's the original one. I'm excited to go on this journey with you. Around that same time, a movie called Alien came out with Sigourney Weaver, and it's way in the future.
I think that's the one I've seen.
2025.
I've seen something.
It's way in the future of 2025. That's when.
Whoa!
And humans are spacefaring beings now, and they're out collecting scientific knowledge. They come across this unknown thing, and it ends up being alien. Aliens, the only way they can be born is with the weird little spider things that plant eggs in your tummy through your mouth.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's the one I've seen.
So fast forward, I think at that point there's another Alien that comes out, Alien 2, I don't know. There's a movie called Predator 2, and it's Urban Jungle, I think. The Predator shows up to like mid-'80s New York, and is like living in the tunnels underneath, killing people, doing all these things. And there's a moment where it shows all of the trophies that the Predator has, all the skulls. And one of the skulls is an alien skull from the movie. And they're not connected franchise-wise, Alien and Predator. They're not on the same thing. But the writer put up a skull that looked like the skull from the alien creature. And it sparked this huge controversy about how the Predator could never kill a xenomorph, and that's what they're called. And huge angry, fan base.
Yeah.
So in the early 2000s, they came out with a movie together called Alien versus Predator, and the entire thing is about how the Predators use the xenomorphs as training to become as strong as they possibly can. And there's this old temple in Antarctica that they find. It's the most ridiculous thing ever.
Antarctica.
It's so perfectly insane. But pretty much a Predator goes down, unlocks everything, and Alien versus Predator, everyone, they both die. So they ended the movie with not one is stronger than the other to appease the fans and stuff. It didn't appease the fans. It did not. It made them more mad. And then Alien vs. Predator 2 came out, and it's very bad. It's not a good movie. But somehow the alien impregnated a predator, and then there's an alien predator combo. And it just goes around and kills everything. It's wild. I will be the first to admit that these are not award-winning movies. But are they entertaining? Yeah, absolutely. Very akin to Pacific Rim.
Maybe I need to go through them.
Alien is more in the horror genre.
Yeah.
There's way more jump scares. These things are creepy. They're covered in slime.
Yeah.
Their tongue has a mouth. Their blood is acidic and burns through stuff.
Yeah, I watched a YouTube video of Dr. Mike, who I watch pretty consistently, reacting to
one of the new ones.
I think, multiple. He reacted to multiple movies.
There's a new series from FX called Alien Earth. It's where something shows up on Earth. I don't know. I didn't watch it yet. Supposedly, Alien Romulus, the newest movie, they went back to their roots of more horror driven, and supposedly it's really good. I don't like horror movies, so I probably won't watch it. But maybe I'll get.
You should come over and we can watch a horror movie together.
That doesn't appease my.
It would
anxiety.
help you.
It wouldn't.
It would help.
I don't think it would.
Together, we can do it.
Because then I would be nervous that you'd judge me for being so scared all the
time. I get
it's
scared fun. It's
easy.
Just fun.
What horror movies do you watch? Are you a horror enthusiast?
I wouldn't call myself an enthusiast. I just enjoy. I enjoy a good scary movie.
What's your favorite scary movie? Or if you can't choose one because you have decision paralysis.
Yeah, I really do.
What is it?
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's decision paralysis. My oldest daughter has it.
Oh my gosh.
Sophia has it. If we have to
That's a perfect definition.
Yeah, because you're paralyzed by the decision to make a decision.
Yeah.
It sucks. I get it. I used to have it, and I trained my brain not to, and just to go with my initial thought.
Hold on. Are we talking about horror or suspense? Thriller?
I don't consider thriller or suspense scary movies. I think they are their own genre that kind of falls under the umbrella of suspense.
Horror, or are you just saying horror is when it's a supernatural, or there's a demon, or there's a monster or something like that?
I don't know. Whatever you think. Okay. Wherever you want to land.
I think to answer your question, I really like the Insidious movies. That's probably more of a horror. I have seen the
first Insidious movie. I hate it every second.
It's
you want to know what I hate about it?
Do
you want to know the main thing I hate about it? The score to that movie.
Because it's so spooky?
Well, it's just, instead of making a whole orchestra and band do swelling and make it scary, dude just went up to a piano and went, bing! Playing random things, and it scares the crap out of me.
That's why it's so brilliant.
No, it's fantastic. I will
also, I love when it's the Tiny Tim song.
I don't remember that, and I've probably blocked it
out. By the window.
Oh, yeah.
Through the tulips. And it's during this really creepy. Yeah. The part I love when they play happy music during a scary scene. It's so funny.
It is. It's dramatic irony.
It's just brilliant, is what it is.
I do remember seeing the red-faced and black-faced demon behind the dude for the first time, and he's like,
Yeah.
I turned the movie off.
I think we've talked about this in the past.
I straight turned the movie off.
I made a reel about this.
That's fine.
Because I put the... Remember when I put the guy behind you in the reel that I made? When we talked about it? Yeah, those are great movies. So entertaining.
The only
they are spooky,
scary, spooky movie that I have seen multiple times is What Lies Beneath with Harrison Ford, because it was the only scary, spooky movie that my family owned on DVD. And when I had friends that had girls over and they wanted to be cool and be strong, like, yeah, let's watch a scary movie. And I'm like,
oh yeah,
this is trash and stupid. Your idea is dumb. These girls aren't going to think you're brave because you sat in a movie that's suspenseful. But I guess I was ahead of my time because I always got outvoted. I have seen that movie like 900 times, and I'm not scared of it anymore.
Yeah.
But it was scary at the beginning.
I need to put it on my watch list.
What Lies Beneath.
I
guess it's more of a suspense thriller one.
Okay.
There isn't any spooky monsters. There's like one thing at the end that's kind of confusing.
Okay. I mean, on the genre of like suspense, thrilling kind of thing. Oh, by the way, story real quick about Insidious before we move on from Insidious. I watched it at my friend's house when we would... I think I've told you before, I used to have... Well, I'm still friends with him, but I had a friend that we'd watch movies all the time together at his house. Uh-huh. And we go to Circle K, get soda and a candy, come back to his house, watch it like during the summer, just like...
No, that's what you did.
Every day.
Yeah.
And then we watched Insidious one night, and I was like... We lived in the same neighborhood, and I was just walking home. And it's one of those things where it's like when you're walking home at night and like...
Did you run?
Yes.
I used to do that too. I wouldn't even have watched a scary movie. If I was going home to my friend's house, from my friend's house.
You make up this scenario.
Like, someone's following me.
Yeah. You make up this scenario that someone's following you, and you might like look back, and there's no one there. But you're like,
of course, there's no one there. They knew I was going to look back. They're hiding behind the trash can.
Yeah, and then you just kind of start like walking fast, and then you start walking, and then you start jogging, and then you just sprinting. Yeah. Yeah. I did. That's what I would do. Anyway, yeah. So let's see. So going back, suspenseful thriller. Two come to mind real quick. Have you seen Hush?
That's the movie about the
we might have talked about this
girl.
Too. She's deaf.
Deaf girl.
Yes. You've seen that one? Okay.
I have not seen it.
Oh, you haven't?
I refused to see that one.
You need to see that movie.
I don't know if I can do it. That's so intense.
You'll be like,
watch those
you're just gonna be.
Michaela. I can't. She won't make it through. She'll her anxiety.
Then
will take
watch
over.
it with me. Come over and watch it with me at nighttime.
Tell Michaela, like, hey, I'm going over for movie night.
Yeah. We should have a movie night here.
I would love that
with like a bunch of people.
No, I don't care about anyone else.
Okay, just you and I.
Just kidding, listeners. I love you guys.
Just you and I.
We can hold hands,
and we'll get scared. We'll get a little soda.
Winnie will.
We'll have We'll have some Milky Way.
Popcorn.
Okay. Yeah, we can have popcorn.
Oh, I'm so down. That sounds amazing.
And you can have a blanket. I can have a blanket. Britt's gone.
It's just me and you.
It's just you.
You play some Barry Manilow.
That could be fun. It could be fun.
Oh,
okay. Also, one more.
I'm ready.
Then maybe we wrap up.
Yeah.
Have you seen Run?
No.
Okay, this movie's nuts.
I think you really that are one syllable words.
Yeah, that's true.
Hush.
Run.
Fart. Have you seen Smell? No, I have not seen Smell.
It's a series.
It's just all just one word.
Fart, smell,
taste.
And
have you seen Taste?
Okay, so Run. It's about this girl who is in a wheelchair.
Oh,
she's like a teenager, okay?
She can't run.
And oh man, how do I like to describe movies like what they're about without
without spoilers.
Giving the whole movie. This one is a little hard to do that with.
That's fine. I'm not going to watch it. Most likely not.
No, you really should. No, but this is less. Here's the thing. This is less like. It's not like Hush where like she's in like some serious like crazy danger and like it's super suspenseful. This one is more like it's thrilling and you're rooting for her and like but she's just not in the greatest situation. It's not that you're gonna be scared to go to bed at night, kind of thing.
Don't believe
it's different. It's just different.
Okay. All right.
Give it a try. That'll be one of our movie nights.
Give me.
Okay.
I'll add it to my watch list.
Yeah, put these two on your watch list. Hush and Run. Okay.
Okay.
And we'll have a movie night for each. Okay.
Okay.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love both of them.
Okay.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I'm not excited, guys. I get really nervous. I cried when I was a kid watching Signs for the first time.
Signs. I forgot about Signs.
Straight cried during Signs.
I watched that at a friend's house.
I hated that movie.
Yeah.
Just front to back. Hated that movie.
Man, I should put that on my watch list as well. I need to add a few. I can't forget about
Demon
these.
Hunters yet?
Close. I'm really close.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
I watched it close. Yeah, it was close.
I'm close. Yeah.
I almost did it. Yeah, it was almost there. Okay, perfect. Well, this has been your friend's husbands.
We have been your friends' husbands talking about
pretty much just
the fun things, but the difficult things, because the difficult things we should be able to talk about, not to spread drama, but just to be aware and to be aligned.
I feel like this episode is like Lion King 1.5. They touch on the important parts, but then they get to have so much more fun. It's like the beginning of the episode, first half was, we got to make sure that we understand the heaviness in the world.
Yeah, we're not just here to gloss over that.
Yeah, instead we talk
pretend
about
that it didn't happen,
and then we talk about the things that bring us joy, because that's just what you're supposed to do in life, is be happy.
That's what we're supposed to do at your friends' husbands.
At your friends' husbands.
YFH podcast.
YFH podcast.
Also, sorry for the confusion last week. I don't know if you saw this. I posted the wrong audio for episode 8. I posted the audio of episode 7 and said online that it was episode 8, and it was not.
All is forgiven.
I corrected it, and this is episode 9 officially.
It's episode 9 of
not going to mess
2.
it up.
Does that mean we have to have another guest?
We need, yeah.
All right, we need to discuss.
Besides
Let's
Winner.
discuss the guest.
Besides Winner, because she's always a guest.
Anyway, be kind. It's super easy.
Be our guest.
If you disagree with someone, just don't say anything. Might be easier for you.
Sometimes.
Or be respectful in the way you say it.
Sometimes kindness is restraining your meanness.
That's our next shirt.
That is.
Sometimes kindness is restraining meanness. Refraining from meanness?
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, however you want to say it, meanness is still not a word.
Sometimes kindness is refraining your meanness. Because that sounds wrong. All right. Thanks for listening.
Okay, goodbye,
homies.
everybody. Love you.
Love you.
Bye. Have a great day.